Today we're going to talk about general field lubrication and maintenance on a Masterstream. This particular nozzle is a 1250 small body. Some cases where you may want to do field maintenance is if you notice when you try to change streams, it binds up a little bit. Or if the stream quality is starting to suffer, you may have some debris that you can check. So once the nozzle has been removed from the apparatus, you're going to inspect the inside for any debris and you're going to want to remove that. In this case, we have a removable front baffle for flushing, and it's actually laser engraved on which direction. So what you're going to do is you're going to put the nozzle into the full fog position, and then you're going to unthread the front end. Now you do want to be careful as it is under spring pressure, so make sure you have a hand on it. And once it gets to the end of the threads, it's going to pop off, and it'll come off in multiple pieces. In this particular model, there is a white Teflon washer in it. You want to make sure you do not lose that. The rest of the pressure control unit simply pulls up. And here's the white washer we're talking about. Once you have the nozzle apart, you're ready to start to apply the lubrication. We recommend brake-free CLP. Otherwise, you can use Rem oil, which is a Remington gun oil, or any non-penetrating type lubricants. So you don't want to use WD-40 or PB Blaster, as that can cause the O-rings to swell over time. So once the nozzle is apart, there's a few places you're going to want to hit. You're going to shoot the lubrication right down the center of the shaft. On the pressure control unit, you're going to want to apply it to the control rod. On here is an O-ring. You'll want to apply it to the O-ring as well, all the way around. And then you'll also want to apply it to the mating surface that this sits in. And inside the nozzle, besides spraying it down the center, you'll also want to apply it to the shaft. Once that has been done, you're ready to put the nozzle back together. Again, make sure you have all your pieces in place before you assemble it. Not all Masterstreams will have a spacer like this. The ones that do, make sure that they're in place. At this point, it's typically easiest to press down with one hand and rotate the nozzle to get it started. And at that point, you can go ahead and thread it on the rest of the way. Once that's been completed, you'll also want to apply some lubrication between the barrel and the shaper. There's an O-ring that makes the seal down here. So you're going to go all the way around the entire diameter. You're going to leave the nozzle bumper down so the lubrication drains. And at that point, you're just going to work that shaper back and forth, and that'll allow that brake free to work in.